All right, very good evening to everybody. How are you doing today? This is Felix. Oh, I'm seeing about how many of us in the meeting? I've seen about 6 people. Okay, we have other people. You're welcome. Okay, I can see. Okay, you guys are welcome. I can see. Okay, yeah. See, Chris, Andy. Okay, David, Alabobo, Innocent, Michael. Okay, we're all welcome. How we do today? Right away, we're going to the business. And so there's no much story to tell. And I would love everybody to mute their mic and so that we can have very interactive stuff and so that we don't have so much interruptions. I think, so let's do well to mute our, the mic and so that we can be okay, okay? Please try and mute your mic as you're coming in. Yes, Sunday, please can you help us to mute your mic? Please kindly mute your mic, everybody. Sunday, please try mute your mic. Okay, Sunday, Sarah. Okay, please can you mute your mic, please? Okay, I think I've been able to mute your mic, Sunday. Right. Okay, you are all welcome. My name is Felix. Meda is a Jimo. We're here tonight to just interact together. I'm sure whomever must have invited you has given you a little hint of why you have been invited to this platform. And I think I wrote it on the platform that today will be the last day for a kind of prospect interactions. And please, what we want to interact with, somebody said, what's mic to okay. Okay, so what we want to interact with today is basically a kind of institutional reports, for many of you are doing some personal trading and okay, maybe I should allow the Adegboyega. Are you in here? So, Adegboyega, are you in? Yeah. Hello, Adegboyega, are you here?
Yes, I am.
So can you tell me why?
Hello, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, great. So I hope everybody can hear me, and some of us have the kind of pre-information why we are here tonight. Yeah, some persons, right? Some persons have pre-information why they are here tonight, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm sure, right? Okay, I'm sure. So. All right. Okay, David, can you try and mute your mic? David, please try and mute your mic, please. David, try and mute your mic, please. Yeah, David, please mute your mic, okay? Oh, great, thank you. All right. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome, and this is Felix, and we are going straight away to why we're here tonight. And why we're here tonight is going to be partitioned on two major things. Number one is we have a platform to show you on how to navigate the market with so much confidence and what we call an institutional report. An institutional report and an algorithm that study the character of Bitcoin and other top coins. We don't study other coins that are not part of reasonable coins that not shit coins, because sometimes many people can call and ask, what about this particular coin? So our data reports study much of reasonable coins that have some previous character to indicate their future behavior. Just like if you are stayed with somebody for 1 or 2 or 3 years, and if you are really, maybe you are just a kind of a syndicate to want to know what that man, actually get involved in, maybe you want to investigate that man. You are able to stay with the man for 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. Now, by the time you want to talk about him or predict him, you can absolutely be about 75 to 80 or 85% accurate about the man. Just like if you're used to a person who you know that is a triple man, he left church for work and from work to house, and maybe it's a type of person that goes to club, and so he comes back, maybe weekends is in the club. And so if they ask you, this man is, where is he now? You can actually say, oh, today is Friday. Yeah, he's in the club. Okay. And so you might not be totally correct, but you could be 75 to 85% absolutely correct. So we have a platform for you to show you how to trade in the crypto market with so much confidence and understanding. Okay. Now it's a report and it's a review of algorithm that give you direction. But please, I want to announce to everybody, if you are used to scalping, if you are used to day trading, or you are used to pump and dump, that's not what we trade on our platform. And that's not what our report covers. So if you're expecting, I'm sure many of you must have been a subscriber to some Telegram group where they tell you, buy Susu coin, buy Litecoin, Susu Satoshi, and place the price at Susu Satoshi. And unfortunately, you get too disappointed, and that's why many people say, no, those things, I don't believe it. And it's better I learn how to sit down and trade by myself. But the point is that when you are trading, you need the right information. Trading make more very fantastic moment when you have access to the right information and at the right time. And so what you'll be privileged to have access to on what we want to show you is the right information at the right time. And so the right information will allow you to ride the market, with so much understanding and with less stress. So what we do basically is how you can benefit or maximize the value of your subscriptions on our report. Now, how do I maximize my value? That means I need to know how to trade. But the whole essence of the platform is to have access to information. And what information are you having access to that? Like right now, many of my friends call me with day and say, hey, Felix, we don't want what's happening to Bitcoin. It was actually going up and then it's coming down again. And I think that day it got to $9,900 and it reverted back to $9,600. So many people were panicking. And I told one of my friends, I said, don't panic. That's what we call market manipulation. So the algorithm must play out. It might have a delay or come earlier because market must be manipulated. So if it's that, you don't bother because we know where the market is going to. And I told the man, with all confidence, don't bother yourself. Just keep your coin. Don't panic sales because trading is 10% skills and 90% psychology. And so we take from the people with less psychology and give to people with much psychology. And that's why many of you trade and you think you're on profit, but unfortunately, you are not on profit because sometimes when you are trading, you lose asset and you think you have made money because you see the dollar value went up. Like one of my clients was trading about 0.6 Bitcoin. That's what he funded when Bitcoin was around about $5,000 or thereabout. And so 0.6 Bitcoin was about $3,000 what he funded, 0.63 Bitcoin. Now, he was trading with guesswork and then some of those Telegram, signals and all of that. And unfortunately for her, she had traded for about 2 or 3 months. And she saw that the money is about $3,300. She's happy that because the money has not gone. But I told her, no, you've lost. How? The money, the asset is now 0.33 BTC. Okay? But it's still in $3,300, $3,500. So she was happy. I said, no. Now, ordinarily, if you don't bother yourself and you have confidence of where Bitcoin was going, it should have been better. You just buy the Bitcoin at 0.63 BTC and keep in your wallet. And right now, one Bitcoin is $11,000. That means that money should have been about 6,700 or 6,800 or almost 7,000. So if that is the case, but she's happy because she spent $3,000 and it's in $3,500. But she's making a great loss because the asset value was actually 0.63 BTC. And now she's having 0.33 BTC. That means 0.3 BTC is gone. And so ordinarily, she should have been maybe talking about $6,000 or $6,700 by now. So now, guys, I'm not here to preach sermon to you on teaching you how to trade. No, I'm only here to show you how to benefit from the value of what we have, okay? Now, I'm a living witness of that program, and I don't need to hype you about it because it's not a marketing as usual. If you have been invited to this forum tonight, you are lucky. That's the truth. If you have been invited to this forum tonight, you are so, so lucky. And because nobody will beg you to make use of it, all right? And I'm always so reluctant because the platform has made me more lazier, in my trade. So what we do is that we trade on breakouts. Second, we trade on trend. Third, we trade on cycle. So basically what we do with the report is we buy low, we sell high, we repeat the action. We buy low, we sell high, we repeat the action. So it's not about the hassle of you want to be on the system, glued to the system. I do other things while my trading is going on. And so I basically am an institutional investor using the institutional algorithm report. So now when many people can be skeptical, oh, it's like the market is crashing, I don't bother because I have the Google map of the market in my hands, okay? And so that's what we have for you. But if you're a layman, you want to learn about trading, maybe whoever must have invited you, if it's a good trader, good trader, I'm not talking about he knows how to manipulate, no. In trading, all you need is to develop a pattern and design exit and design profit target. And these are the three fundamental things: pattern, exit, profit target. So even if the market is still rosy, but you've told yourself that if I ride this market and I hit 50% at the end of the week or month or 2 months, I'm exiting the market. And that's a pattern you've designed and you have already said you're going to pick profit. So no matter what that coin do, this is a strategy. You've sold the coin, then the best strategy is not to go for the coin any longer. No matter what the coin is doing, is to rather go to another coin that has not achieved the target goal. And that's how you make much, much money. So in our forum, we call it 2 years to financial freedom using accumulation of assets. So what we accumulate is asset and not the dollar. So very quickly, let me go now and show you the institutional report called Python Signal. I don't know many of you. Some of you were in our previous meeting, and Judge was in attendance, and I think Judge will not be available today, and so we have a lot of things to do, and so it's just like I have to squeeze my time, to be with you guys. So, and now I need to show you how to use the report, Python Signal. So right now, what we have on the Python Signal is a platform that is designed by a man called Marius Landman. Up to now, you can go on YouTube, you can go research by yourself to read more about Marius Landman. I'm not here to show you who is Marius Landman, his profile. He has a lot of crazy profile, but I'm not interested in telling you much about his profile. But for me, I'm enjoying the report, and that's what matters to me. Somebody can have fantastic report on profile, and the profile is not benefiting me in any way, so there's no point in me understanding the profile of the people, of the person, okay? So, and then very quickly, I'm going to log in to show you how we make use of the report. But I think I need to show you the market. I think Boyega can tell you much about, only a few days or few weeks, I think I have to cheat the market for him. When I saw him, he has been a very reliable person for me. I buy Bitcoin from and all of that, but I saw that, oh, this guy is dealing in a very volatile market. So sometimes I have to tell him, hey, be careful. When this is so time, don't sell your Bitcoin anyhow, don't buy Bitcoin anyhow. And he was like, oh, what's happening? I said, between these days to these days, Bitcoin is going to be doing this drama, so be careful. So if you buy, sell as fast as possible. If you buy, don't sell yet, because the price of Bitcoin is going to be doing that. I think he was surprised. Is this man using charm or something? And so, but because I have to just look at it, this guy has been so reliable. I find it difficult to buy Bitcoin from any other person if Adegboyega does not have. Okay, so now very quickly, let me log in now to show you how do we use the report. How do we use the institutional report or Python Signal? Okay, Let me just go to Python Signal website and show you something very fast. All right, so Python Signal. Sorry. Okay, this is Python Signal. Now, if you go to Python Signal, you're going to see a website this way, and it's going to tell you some things so that you get to understand something very fantastic about it. To give you a report of a company that had been given a focus and breakout of trend in the market. In 2017, they have a total prediction of forecast of the market calls, 237 calls. That is, call and say, this market is going to be this, do your sales, do your place order this way. And out of 237 calls, about how many failed? Who's this? Who's playing with it? Please be careful, please. Now, about how many failed? About 8 out of 237 calls failed. What do we mean by failed? That is, didn't play out as predicted, not that it didn't come up. Sometime, okay, so this should happen, and it has an extension, okay? So out of 237, 8 fails. Now, in 2018, where we have the most bearish market, that's when they have fantastic trade more. So that's why we say this report, we use it, even in the bear market, we make money, okay? And so this is, we have total calls of 389 calls and 9 failed. So far this year, this is 2019, so far we have had total calls of 62. Listen to me, guys. Our calls is not must to be every day, regular, no, but you get updates. What we mean by calls is this. Every time we give update, but when we enter the market and when we exit the market. Like we've entered market since the beginning of this month now. We entered market when the price of Bitcoin was at $7,400, and when Litecoin was at $105, and when Neocoin was at $6, Neo was about $6, $7. EOS was at about $5 to $6, and Ethereum was about $220 and $25 thereabout. And so now some of us have closed the market as at yesterday and re-entered the market again based on the algorithm and the report. But the point is that all the market we have entered, the minimum we have done only this month was 50%. And we don't trade every day, it's not compulsory. That's why you say you define your pattern and when to take profit. And so far this year, total call we've had is 62 calls, and out of 62 calls, 2 failed. Okay, now this is the man behind Python Signal, Marius Landman. Marius Landman is the team leader, is the market leader, and the chief analyst of Python Signal. You can read much about Marius Landman. You can just copy his name. I don't want to give you too much information about Marius Landman, but I can just go back, and read more about Marius Landman. If I shock you with something, when you hear people like John McAfee talk about the price of market and all of that, he picks some information from Python Signal. You can see John McAfee is one of those guys that followed Marius Landman's activities, and so many other top guys that you may not know in the market today. Now, but the point I'm making here is not about Python Signal, it's about the report itself, okay? It's about the report itself and what can benefit from the report. Reason is that I am not carried away by people, I am carried away by how much can I make in the market. Okay, so it's all about, who is this person and who is this person? And now, in our report, there are 3 fundamental things that are very important. Number 1 is your email, because your email is a means of communication to you about updates of the market situation. And number 2 is what we call the blog posts, because there we update whatever is the prevalent, even videos and all of that. The third is called the downloads, because the downloads give you analysis of what you should hold, like check this market over and over again, and know how to plan your market ahead of time. Now I'm going to log in very quickly to show you this thing I mentioned. Your email, I will not log into your email. Of course, you should know that. But let me log into Python Signal. Okay, I want to log into Python Signal. One of the first things I'm going to show you about Python Signal is not the business part. It is a part as a tool that will help you to trade your market with ease. And in this market, we don't trade day trading. Okay? And one of my mentors told me day traders are scammer. I said, how? He said, he take out of 100% of day traders, it might just be about 10% that are going to be on profit if they are highly professional. Okay? But the best is for you to be an investor and be a... Please, can you mute your mic, please? Hello? Please, can you mute your mic, please? Can you mute your mic, please? That's not too good, guys. That's not too good, guys.
Don't be surprised at it.
Are you serious? I have a talent. You're not gonna be watching
Me.
That's what I'm saying. What I need now.
Please, can you guys talk to this fellow, please, to mute his mic and don't disrupt us, or should go out of the room, please.
Hi. Good evening.
What's your name?
It's your own. I need to be your own. I need to do it that year.
This is not good enough. Please, can this fellow, please, Adegboyega, can you identify this person to just mute his mic, or you should exit the room, please?
One person for what?
I said one person. One person would have loaded everything. That was in shout.
Even if that person is the only one that is here.
If you're not interested, can you kindly just exit the group, please?
That's it. So, okay, guys, as I was saying before right now, and I want to log in to show you how your email is important, your blog post is important, and your download is important. So I'm going to log in now. And if I go to my mail or look at it here, this is my mail. Now, like I have a webinar tomorrow. Now you can see Python Signals, less than 2.5 hours to go. I have a webinar by 7 a.m. London time tomorrow with some of institutional report and update of the market. Now, then I have another, you can see other report that will just be coming in your mail, sending you details of what's happening in the market, or even when you do not log into your possibly your Python Signal, you have a report showing you information that is happening. You know, you can see this is a Python Signal, Bitcoin and crypto update, short version, okay? And then look at this, blog 20, June 2019, weekly crypto market update, okay? And, you know, many informations that way, okay? Python Signal Worldwide Weekly Bitcoin and Altcoin Coin Review, 2 p.m. BDT, that's US time, Thursday confirmation. That was a Zoom on Thursday, but we have 1 day live Zoom with the founder, okay, Marius Landman, and on every Thursday. Then outside that, we have communication to our mails and communication to your blog post in your back office when you are a subscribed member, okay? So let me log in very quickly now. Okay, so let me log in now. I want to show you something. Sorry. All right, so this is my back office. Now, the first thing you check is your download. I told everybody, I think I remember I told Adegboyega, the time he subscribed for Python, I say, go back to your back office, because even old-time report from the beginning of the year will be there. All the downloads will be there, so you always see them. Now, the first you go is to download. Now, you see May reports. Now, this is 1st of May. That's like what shows on the roadmap. That's going to cover for 1 or 2 months of the market. Now, 1st of May, 2019, top 40 crypto report. Updated top 40 crypto report for May 2019. Then you can see April, Bitcoin and Litecoin updates. April, top 40 crypto reports. April, top 40 crypto reports. So all of those updates will be given. Now, if you do here, I go to this one, I can download this. Okay, now I'm downloading this. Let me just show you something. This is always a confidential file. You see this file now? Now it gives you said Bitcoin trend and forecast for Python Signal, top 40 cryptocurrencies for 2019, May 2019 edition. And it gives you this based on the analysis that cryptocurrency general summary section basis for the top 40 crypto consists of proprietary, technical, advanced, and algorithm additions, including the following: technical, methodological analysis, advanced algorithm, artificial intelligence, weight. So based on the analysis, it's confidential. So now this report will not just come, because this is not just like giving you data or a chart for you to read. No, the chart is given to you on the report, on the post, and the detail breakdown in summary is given to you in text. So you don't say, hey, I don't know how to read chart. No, you do not have that problem here, because it's already given to you. Look at it here. Top crypto report, cryptos alphabetical. Now it gives you on how to even arrange your portfolios. The second high target, max positions are not 100% guaranteed. However, now you see most ones that they will be highlighting in yellow will take it more seriously than other coins. So that when you want to arrange your portfolio, now look at this. Can you see this now? The all-time high of Bitcoin Cash. This first one has passed already. First high target. How much is that? That is to give us about 79% from May 1st, to give us 79%. Now, when it hit about 474, which we have passed already, then the all-time high target, I shouldn't be giving you this report anyway, but just to show you some things, this report was given to us since when? May 1st, okay? So we get the market ahead of the market. Now, it tells us, oh, any of this yellow label, take it more seriously, okay? Now you can see BitShares is not highlighted, but the price had gotten of what should be the target. Now ADA, all has already, the target has met on ADA coin, and then you can see Dash coin. Then Digibyte, we're still going to have crazy price in Digibyte, but I'm not going to show you guys. Now look at EOS. First target on EOS was how much? $6, which we have passed already. Then upward trend towards $9. EOS, upward trend to $9. Once you get to $9, we should have 82% gains on EOS, which EOS is about got to about almost $8. You know, we're looking towards getting to $9 or even close to $10. Okay, now Ethereum, the first target, you can see the first target has passed already for a very long time. Second target, maximum $500. That's extra 218%. There's probability of this, certainly, but look for a rise in price between $220 to $400. Now, Ethereum right now is about $315 or $316 or $313. So which means we are still going towards Ethereum hitting at least about $400 or and above. Now, you have Ethereum Classic, but look at another coin we took very seriously was what? This guy, Litecoin. Highest target to 180, then Ethereum block update. So it gives us update. The first target we have was from From $65 to $111, we passed that. From $97 to $121, we passed that. From $105 to $135, we passed that. From $111 to another price of $143, we passed that. Now we are waiting for $150, $165, $177, and $180, or a sudden spike to $245 on Litecoin. So every of us, we don't joke with Litecoin. Neocoin. Neocoin, we've gotten the first target already, almost, because we've crossed the first target already. And at that first target, that's about 83%, because Neo did the $11, $14, $18, $19, and $20 3 days ago and yesterday. And so Neo has done the first target. We are moving towards the second target, which is about how much? $36, or probably hit $40. At that point, we have 260%. Now, the question I ask from people, if you have a trade that takes you 1 or 2 or 3 months, and you're able to hit 200% in 3 months, does that make sense? With ease, without stress, that you're able to do 200% in 3 months. 200 divided by 3, that's a crazy percentage. I must be candid with us. Even with 60% or 65% in a month, and you do 3 months, and you're able to do 200%. That's crazy, guys. OMG, the same thing. So I'm just showing you this. And outside these, we have another report that will give you on how to itemize or structure your portfolio. Look at it here. Model portfolio. And to keep model portfolio simple, follow report, read each one carefully. Then how do you say look at how you should create your portfolio. Top, BTC, maybe just 5%. Litecoin, have enough of it because of the percentage that's going to give you EOS, OMG, and that this is the first category. Then you go to second category. The second category is this, where you could have the 30% of your capital. So if you are your first category should be 70% of your capital. The second category can be 30% of your capital. Then you can think of any other thing, okay? So that you don't just buy coin, but buy coin that could give you good percentage. And even when anything is happening in the market, you don't have issue whatsoever, okay? Now, this is download. So everyone have access to this once you are a subscribed member, but it's confidential. I shouldn't even show you more of this way, but I just want to show you for you to check the market. If you want to be very sure of if Python Signal is so reliable, take those prices and go back to the old time of the price, or take old report, maybe March, February, January report, or even last year report. Go to CoinMarketCap and check the prices if there's any accuracy or close accuracy on those predictions. Okay, so this is just the report, and now I'm going to go to, I told you 2 things or 3 things, your email. The second thing, another thing we are waiting for now is BTC. You can see BTC is playing out to our last report. This is $11,124. We're actually expecting BTC to do $11,300. If you finish doing that, could do a double top to $12,000 or a sudden spike to $14,000 before you take a reversal, possibly to maybe 9,000 or 8,800 before the next move. So many of us in Python Signal have no issues in the market. We're just in charge of the market. We just trade with ease, and then we don't have any hassle whatsoever. Okay, and so let me go back to the report, the blog post, so that you can. I think you might have to say I should log in back and. Okay, let's just log in back. Please, can you kindly mute your microphone, this fellow, please? Please, whoever is not ready for the training, just exit the group rather than disturbing people, please. It doesn't make sense, okay? Now, let's go here to let's go here to the blog. Okay, so this is the blog. Now, the blog gives you, can see reports. This is the last report. This is the previous one. And let me show you something here. Let's go here. This is confidential. I shouldn't be showing you, but I want to prove you something. Okay, just take 3 minutes to listen to this guy talking.
This is Marius you from Brisbane, Australia. This is a Bitcoin update for you all around the world. All the new subscribers, we welcome you. And I am now looking at Bitcoin. And I'm going to go through Bitcoin. You can see here from the bottom that Bitcoin came up to this
Can you see the date? This was on the 17th.
Which is our blue box CC plus. It dropped into this box here, ED. And now you can see that it's actually upwards. To zoom in here, we can see that right down to this little line here. And that brown line is the line that we call the 22 mathematical equation. So we believe that Bitcoin could drop back, similar to what you see actually on the screen. Look at that big line there. If we go here, this is blog post before. You can go to your blog post, looking at 15 June. Bitcoin at that point was there right about the blue box DD. But we expect now for Bitcoin to go upwards into this level here. And Bitcoin is probably a little bit higher. But that short expect to drop back. Now we are going to have a small pullback. This will not be the big drop. The big drop happens a little bit later after the 24th.
After the 24th.
We still stay cautious. Let's have a look at Litecoin. Again, Litecoin.
Guys, because it's so noisy, and we are not going too much to detail, but just to give you some proof and tell you how you use the institutional report for Python Signal, and how we have been using it to move with the market and trade with so much confidence without so much hassle. And even when others trade, they're losing their market. Just look at this. Who is this person? Anyway, today should be the last trading anyway, so I don't bother. So I don't think anybody will subscribe member will not misbehave this way. I don't think so. I don't think anyone subscribe member will misbehave this way. Because we do training that have over 500 people, and we don't have this type of noise. Okay, so look at the before the price of Bitcoin went up, we have this report that expect Bitcoin to hit a high point between June 24th, before June 24th, or July, and all of that, and about $10,800 and $11,600. So which means we are still expecting all-time high of Bitcoin to $11,000. Expect Litecoin target to be $174 or $184 or $189. And expecting the Ethereum target $394 or $477, now as the case may be. And having BCH at $617, and BCH has crossed $500 yesterday, and possibly. And so having some of this report is what we use. Of course, you can see people say, excellent, Marius. This short version is really whatever. So, guys, we don't speculate here. We use what we call mathematical algorithm to study the character of each coin and tell you what could be their behavior, having understood their previous character and can be repeated. I hope you guys know that what we are facing in the crypto market now is the replay of 2017. But we're going to have addition. Why the addition? Because we have so much adoption and backyard trading of institutions. We're having some backyard trading of institutions by top guys you're using some of the crypto guys to trade some coins. So you're going to have boom, 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 crazy money, in 2019, 2020, 2021. Because don't be surprised if you see Bitcoin latest by January next year or February, and you see that $20,000, and before you cross, into the second or third quarter of next year, you see Bitcoin at 20,000. Don't say I told you this, guys. Don't say I told you this, guys. So, but the point is that what we know is not what everyone actually have access to. We just keep calm to ourselves. We don't do marketing too much. We don't need to do too much marketing. We just make use of the report and then make our money and then move on. All right? And that's why I say whoever must have invited you to this platform tonight actually truly love you and want you to enjoy the market and have a very so guys, so that's just a report. Now, the other side of Python Signal, maybe over time you can learn more about it, that you still have another way, that's we call it two-edged sword system. Now, you have access to your reports and you use it to trade. But if you have time and you want to show a lot of people, you still make insane money building a network in Python Signal. I might not have that time to tell you about it right now. So, what does it take to be part of Python Signal? It's a subscription-based company. We have different packages of subscription. The first subscription is for 1 month. You can subscribe for 1 month if it's what you feel for $50. And in 30 days, your subscription is expired. You will subscribe again. Then if you do not want to do that, you can subscribe for 3 months, which is $150. And after 3 months, your subscription expired, you will subscribe again. You can go for subscription of 6 months, which is about $250. And then after 6 months, your subscription got expired, then you resubscribe. Then we have 15 months, about $500, $500 for 15 months. And then if you subscribe for that, after 15 months, if you are serious, you should have making insane money in 15 months. Now, if you really want to enjoy the market very well, maybe people like us, I'm a Galaxy member. Galaxy membership is lifetime. So I don't need to have expiry time. Okay, I don't have expiry time. I subscribe for lifetime. And so I continue having the asset to trade with my report. If you look at this, my account, just a moment, guys, Galaxy. You see, your lifetime Galaxy expires. How many? What time? 6,784 days. And so that's about how many years? 20 years, I don't know. And so, but my own important thing is that I come into Python Signal to make use of their report. You can see I don't build much network, so I don't have time to talk to people, but so when to, that means the person is extremely lucky. And if you look at it, you'll see that I don't build a network. I don't have the time. Okay, you can see myself. Just about how many people in my organization? Just 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think about 5 people or 6 people. I don't know. And so I don't have the more time because if I'm talking to you and you're not taking it serious, I'll move on immediately. So if you look at it, people are building the network to make crazy money, and so, but I don't have the time. Well, so when I joined Python Signal, I traded Litecoin, and from month of March, April, May, I was able to trade Litecoin and hit 250% only on Litecoin. So what I want to add to you guys is that apart from Python Signal, if you want to enjoy trading and succeed in trading, it's not by trading too many coins at a time. And many of you, while you trade too many coins at a time, you are not even sure what you are trading. And so you say, in our place, they call it Eyije, Eyoje. You are doing tinini tanana. And so at the end of the day, you have yourself to blame because you will not make anything out of it. You waste your money, you waste your energy, and all of that. So it's not about trading so many coins at a time, but it's by understanding the coin you are trading. So ladies and gentlemen, if you want to build a network, it's another thing entirely, but there's insane money to be made on it. But I always tell people, if something is good, maximize and enjoy your money what's the value of your money you paid for? That's what's my own concern first. The money I paid, will I be able to use this report to enjoy my money and make insane money with my, the report? Then, if I'm spreading the good news to people, I can tell people with all confidence, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've come to the end of this training, so without too much trouble. And if you have any question, then you're free to ask your question. So, if you have any question whatsoever, please let us see your hands up, and then you ask your question, and we can interact together. Okay? Yeah. So, who have a question? Any question? Any question? Yeah, please let me see your hands up if you have a question so that we can talk. Trust your question out. Don't feel shy. Just ask any type of question you feel like asking. So there's no silly question. There's no stupid questions. Every questions are questions. So ask your questions. Yeah, no question? Nobody's asking question.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Ade Boyega online.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to speak to some of my guys, the people I hired here.
Okay.
I would like you guys to ask your questions from here now. So just feel free. Don't panic. Just feel free and ask your questions because I might not be chance to be attending to some of your questions later. So you have the floor now open for you. Just come up with your questions and let our guy attend to them all. Thank you.
I think Innocent had a question. So Innocent, go ahead. Innocent, go ahead.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hello, can you hear me? Good evening.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm good. Well, I'm almost a novice on it, and I was wondering if I can actually succeed in this. I've been following your presentation, but I'm saying as a novice, can I be able to succeed in this, or do I need other information that will help me?
Okay, that's good. Yeah, as a novice, you don't have any problem whatsoever. Why I say you don't have problem is that I have a lot of people in the forum that have never traded before on cryptocurrency. And I think when they met me, they said, hey, I want to learn how to trade Forex. And I told them, I know why many of you want to learn how to trade Forex. They say, why? I said, because when you attend training on Forex, you're going to hear sweet things about Forex. The first sweet thing you will hear is, do you know that is the biggest market in the world where we are trading about $5 trillion to $7 trillion in 24 hours? Do you know how much money you can make there? And so a lot of people get interested in Forex. And now in crypto, it's just $1 billion capitalization. But the number of people who are dragging Forex are more than the number of people who are dragging crypto. So there's crazy money to be made in crypto. So as a layman, the first thing you need, I find even if you're subscribed, remember I told you here, in your trading formula, it's not a Forex trading formula. Neither is it the usual. Some people, you meet them, they are with computer every day, they are sleeping inside computer because they are trading. No, in this trading, it's just like the normal way you do your buy and selling. As an Igbo man, you're buying food to our market, or you go to area market, wherever, you buy some food at 2,000 naira, you know definitely you're going to sell it at 2,000. And so that's the same thing you're going to be doing. So the basic you might need to learn, how to come. Because one, you need to be community community. And number two, it will show you how to open maybe your Binance, Robit, or whatever exchange platform you want to make use of. In as much as you know how to log into your email and log into and chat on your WhatsApp, then you can trade. So just the basic information you will need. Okay, open your wallet, your exchange platform on Binance or Press or Poloniex and all of that. And this is where you go to where you want to buy. This is where you go to where you want to sell. And simple. And so you do not have any problem at all. But where you have problem if you are not teachable. What I mean teachable is not as if, I don't know anything about it. No. Another thing is that, oh, I don't know anything and I want to learn. Some people claim, I know everything about it. You know, these are foolish people, okay? So they say, I know everything about it. So they will be too full of themselves to learn more things about that thing. So you don't have any problem. You know, whoever that invited you, and we talked in the last meeting that every subscribed member, either they have learned how to trade or not, or they are still very, at a beginner level, that we should have an orientation group where we can show them, okay, send some video, this is what to watch, this is the procedure you should follow when you want to buy, when you want to sell, and all of that. So you don't have problem. Innocent, are you there?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, any more questions?
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Sorry, there's no light there.
Okay, Falabo.
Yes, sir. Sir, I wanted to ask the minimum capital that the business.
Your voicing is not it's breaking. Can you repeat?
I said I wanted to ask the minimum amount to use to invest when someone wanted to invest in the exchange site, sir.
Exchange platform?
Yes, the minimum amount to invest. I wanted to ask the minimum amount to invest.
No. On where? On where?
You meant to trade.
Hello, sir.
Trading.
Yeah. Where? Minimum amount to invest where? On Python Signal or where?
Or exchanges.
I'm talking about the exchange site, sir. Exchange site.
Oh, on exchange platform. On exchange platform.
Yes, sir.
On every exchange platform, I'm not with $100 you can start trading. But I always tell people, if you are serious, I tell people if you start trading with, you can even start trading with $50. Why not? I have somebody who start trading with $100. But what I always tell people is this: 100% of zero is zero. You know that, right?
Yes, sir.
No, and
yes, sir.
The more equity you have, the more happy you become. But that does not mean that until you have all the money in the world before you can start. That's the advantage of cryptocurrency, unlike forex. Anyway, you know, in forex trading, if you are trading with less than 3,000, we just look at you as a joker. Okay, and so
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, but on the crypto trading, you can start with $100. You're fine. $200. You're fine. You know, you can start with any amount. Okay. Now, but the only thing I
thank you, sir.
The only thing I cancel people with is this: if you start, even if you have $1,000, $2,000 you are trading with, don't trade with too many coins at a time. It will not allow you to see your profit very well. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Oh, I think Prince asking a question. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So I have another question, sir.
Okay. Please wait, Prince, wait, please. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, on this Python Signal, sir.
Yeah.
Like the information that someone needs to trade has already been given there. So one just have to log in and read the informations. Like there's no any, maybe someone will be using maybe some signal like maybe MACD or RSI or something like that. I don't really understand, sir.
Those ones are just stressing your neck for nothing. Here it's here treat you like a baby, okay? Here treat you like a baby, and you can see, you know, you don't need to know so many technical things to use Python Signal to trade, okay? And that's why you see some charts, you see in writing, you see in everything. All you need, just like I've said, trading is 10% skills and 90% psychology. And so here you don't need all those, you know, those tools, maybe trading view to check this. It's already simplified for you. Your own is to look at it. This is what I give to my people. Now, I said, if on your Python Signal, they said, from now to this period, Litecoin should do 200%, for instance. And I say it's going to move from, because I start trading Litecoin from $29, okay? I start trading Litecoin from $29. And Litecoin is one of the coins that we hold so long time, because I'm not telling you this, guys, but Litecoin is going to surprise a lot of you, okay? So now, and they tell you that, okay, Litecoin, maybe you bought Litecoin at $85, or the last time we bought Litecoin from the beginning of this month was $105. And now you bought Litecoin at $105, and I've told you that Litecoin is going to do from, you know, $150 to $174 or even $180. Now, this is your own. Your own is that you bought at $105. Now, you can tell yourself, hey, guy, once it's $150, I'm good. So 105 to 150, so you're saying you are good with $45 profit on each of the coin. And so how many do you bought? You bought 2 or 3 or 4. You say, I'm good. So if Litecoin likes, let's say, do $200, it's none of my business. So my money I've made again, I'm turning it down to another coin that was predicted to the given price. So that's what you do. And so you do not have too much headache of checking the trading view, checking these tools, checking this risk level and all of that, or even putting. I don't use stop loss trading. I hope you know. I don't use stop loss. I don't use stop loss trading using Python.
Yes.
There's no point for stop loss. Okay. Okay, so you understand?
Yes, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. So Prince, you can ask your question now.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome, Prince.
Okay. Now, I want to ask questions about if you are to start trading.
Okay.
Are you to start trading in physical cash, then you convert, or you buy Bitcoin, then you start to exchange with other coins?
Yeah.
That's my first question.
Of course, you want to start trading. What you should know in crypto trading is every entry and exit is usually Bitcoin. I hope you know that. And logically, I used to tell my friends why I don't hold too much Bitcoin. Because once I hold any Bitcoin, it's tantamount to I'm holding a dispensable cash. Because it is easy for anybody to call you to say, hey, do you have Bitcoin? I want to buy Bitcoin. You quickly say, let me just sell this Bitcoin. But if no much person will call you to say, I want to buy Ethereum, unless they have a particular investment to do on Ethereum or Ethereum Classic or Litecoin, you don't have much people call you. Even they can buy Bitcoin, convert it to Litecoin and all of that. So when you want to start trading, of course, you open your account, either your Binance or wherever you want to start trading with. Then you're buying Bitcoin to send it to your exchange platform. And let me use an example here. Let me just show you something very quickly so that you get it more clarified. This is goes to Binance. Okay, Binance. All right, this is Binance. Okay. Now, this is my Binance, for instance. One of my friends from Binance. Okay. Now, this is Binance account. All right. Now, you can see this Binance now is having some dollars because I've been using it to trade and all of that. If not, when I come in here, it should be that, I've opened the Binance account. Then what next am I going to do? The next thing I should do is to go to my wallet. Okay? Is to go to my wallet.
Okay.
All right? Is to go to my wallet. So go to my wallet and click what? Deposit. Okay? So I can deposit and buy Bitcoin, and then on the Bitcoin, deposit and say, okay, I want to deposit money to where? To my Bitcoin. So this is Bitcoin. Then deposit. Okay. Then you give me the wallet address for depositing. This is the wallet address. You copy the wallet address and deposit your money to your Binance. Now, once it's being credited, I come into my Binance. If you are using phone, of course, you're going to have a different view. What you're going to have on phone is like home, market, trade, funds, and account. Okay. So, but here you go to like this, click on exchange and click on advance. Now, assuming the money has been credited to your Binance here, now what do I do? I want to trade. The Bitcoin have been credited. Oh, which coin do I want to buy? Oh, it's Litecoin I want to buy. So Litecoin is paired with my Bitcoin, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Trade Litecoin. Okay. Where is Litecoin? I click here. When you click here, of course, you are going to BNB. You're going to see BTC. You're going to see you're going to see USD. Now you ensure you click on BTC. Then you are looking for Litecoin. If you cannot see it straight away, you search for it, but it's here straight away. You click on Litecoin, LTC, pairing with BTC. Okay. So as it's pairing with BTC, you click it, you pick it, and then at what Satoshi are you buying it? Right now, one Litecoin is about 0.012576 BTC. Or maybe that's what the rate you want to buy. Or you still expect that Litecoin was going to come down, and then you can say, okay, I'm not going to buy with this fraction. I really want to buy at 0.012000 BTC. Then you come, how much have I credited? Maybe $1,000. Oh, because it's Litecoin, I want to buy more. I just click on 100%, 50%. So when I click on 50%, I'm telling them that use 50% of my money to buy Litecoin. Or that means $1,000 I've credited to my account. That means about 500 of it, worth of Bitcoin, is going to be used to buy Litecoin. Then you come back. Then after it's bought, I can go ahead, if you bought on time before I leave the market, I come back here again and say, okay, since I've been able to buy Litecoin at 0.01514 BTC, I'm expecting Litecoin to go to 0.016, so I can set the price. And then I said, how many? I can set it in 2 years. I can say, sell 50% of that at 0.016, then the remaining 50%, set it at 0.017. I say, okay, 0.017. I say 100% of the remaining one and click sell. Now, they have not sold, but it's placed. I go away. I do my thing. I can be playing game with my children, all of that. But maybe another day, whatever time that take place, it triggers. They sold for me. Now, it is after you have made sales in Bitcoin. Now, you can see this my account. Now, you can see that I am having fraction of USD. You now imagine, how does this USD come? Because I must have bought and sold some coins, and I converted it to USD. Reason for converting to USD is that maybe that particular coin I have bought and sold is now coming down. Since it's coming down, I push it to USDT. That is a stable coin. So it's there in USDT. No matter what the price of that coin falls, I'm going to have that my money is stable. And that's why we say we buy low and sell high. So at that point, if the coin now comes down, let's say it's Litecoin. Let's say it's Litecoin I have sold at 170. And now Litecoin come down to 140. But I place this, my money in USDT. I can come back now and pick Litecoin from the low. But what you must be conscious about is this. When I start trading, how many Litecoin did I bought from the beginning? Maybe 2 Litecoin. Now, when I sold, I know I was already on profit of about 50 or 60%. Now, ensure that the next time you are buying, remember, the law is buy low, sell high. Now, if that is the case, I bought 2 Litecoin at $100. Now, Litecoin got to $150. That means I have how much? $300. And if it's $300 I've sold and that $300 is seated there, now I want to buy Litecoin the next time. I have to allow Litecoin to dance whatever reggae it wants to dance up and reverse. Listen to me, no market stay up forever. They go up, they come down. So when it comes down again, and those are the reports you get from your Python signal. So when it comes down again, ensure the next buying of Litecoin is no longer 2 Litecoin you are still buying. If you still buy 2 Litecoin, that means you are not progressing. Okay?
Okay.
At that point now, you should be able to buy it. If you cannot buy 3 Litecoin, you should be able to buy 2.5 or 2.6 Litecoin. Your progress should not be measured in dollar, but should be measured in the asset, which is the crypto. Okay. So if Litecoin now, after that, you have bought 2.6 Litecoin. Remember, it was 2 you had before, and then you have sold at $300. Now you have money to buy up to 2.5. Now, if Litecoin moves to $250, you have 2.5 Litecoin. Okay, so that means if you are selling at that time, you are not selling only 2 Litecoin, you are selling 2.5 Litecoin.
2.5.
So these are the things. That's why we say design a pattern for yourself on how your trade is taken that correct?
Okay. Yeah, I've heard. Now my other question.
Okay.
Now when I subscribe for the Python signals,
okay,
and I start getting signals for trade,
okay,
advisably, how many coins is advisable for me to start with at first? Since it's not advisable to start with all coins, you start with little coins. You can
No. Number one fundamental reason you should check is that how much money do I have? Okay, how much money do I have? And I will tell people, I don't allow my philosophy to make another man a slave. Okay?
Okay.
You must design a pattern for your trade. Though you will be learning together in a community. Okay, this is the way I pattern my trade. Sometimes I tell my people in my forum, this is how I pattern my trade. But that is not a financial advice, but that can help you as a guide. Okay? So, this is how I pattern my trade. But if I pattern my trade, maybe I'm trading $10,000. And I'm telling somebody who is trading with only $500 to pattern his trade the same way. That's an error. You get it? But the bottom line is that you should not, no matter how much money you are trading with, you should not trade too many coins at a time.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And so when you come into the market, it depends on when you subscribe and what is the report as at the time you come to the market will determine which coin are you placing priority on. Ready? Are you clear?
Yeah, I'm clear.
All right, good. So I think.
All right, thank you.
So any more questions? Okay, I think no more questions for that. Okay, I think we're good. Everybody, we're good now. Okay. Yeah, Prince, you want to say something and it's not clear from your end there. Yeah, Prince, you want to say something? Okay. So no more question, everybody? Okay. Oh, so, yeah, what's that?
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Oh, Gibani, how are you?
I'm cool.
Welcome.
You know, one thing I enjoy so much is your teaching. Very passionate, and I like doing it. Happy Sunday, everyone. Okay, I've chatted with you, sir. I don't know if you can remember.
Yeah, I remember you, Gibani. I remember you.
Okay. Like concerning the trading, how to the basic knowledge or the fundamental skills we needed for trading. I think I know those area. So what I'm looking at, the trading we are actually going in now is, I know you have various forms of trading, trading, day by day trading, whole lot of them. So I wanted to know if someone that is actually busy, he won't be checking up all these coins every day. Like the first day I joined this Zoom meeting, I heard you say that the Python signal leaders actually when they give you a signal, they give you the exact date. Like the one that happened in 2017, giving a signal in 2017, and Bitcoin actually hit the $19,000. I don't know if you're hearing me. Are you getting me?
I can get you.
Right. So I'm trying to get it. If someone is busy, that you don't have all the time going to Binance to be checking your investment to know if it's going up, your assets to know if it's going on or it's coming down. So is it that can you have the signal and have a specific time and date? By so time, Litecoin is hitting so amount. So time, Molorum is hitting so amount. Just like that. Is it how the signals come, or is it something that will be given to you and you have to stay to monitor it?
Gibani,
yes, sir.
I want to put to you categorically when you are in any platform or even on the Telegram and they are giving you those crap, that's an arrant nonsense. There's something you must understand in the market. Even when the algorithm predicted, it's like this. When it's raining, naturally erosions flow. But sometimes you see human being, where it's flowing to, we want to like cut it and start digging kind of hole for the erosion to like, so the water beep up more and got delayed. And when it got delayed, eventually, when more forces come, it breaks that sand that you have heaped up and still penetrate and go. And that's what we call resistance in cryptocurrency, even in market generally. When you are in a platform where they give you a so date is going to be this, cryptocurrency market forecast, we can give you market will hit so price this so time. Any coin that you have that way, it is called pump and dump. That is, we are going to assemble ourselves in a group of 500 people to go and push that coin. That's why you see a sharp up and it come down. Such coin, you lose money. Because we have what we call it organized pump. Now, every market that grows organically is not, in fact, I've been trading for how many years? I have not traded with ease like this using, this Python signal. Why? Because it's not making me to be on my computer every day. I don't need to be. So at any time I wish, why? I have bought my market and I placed my market at the price I expected it. The price might surpass my market, but the most important thing, they have sold for me. And I tell people, when you are trading, don't check what is the market. Check how much did I bought and how much have I sold. Am I on profit? Good, I'm on profit. No problem. Now, I can be on profit of 50% and that coin will end up to 150%. There shouldn't be any regret whatsoever. Because the most important thing is that everybody will not exit the market at the same time. So it is not a kindergarten where they say, oh yeah, eat now. Okay, let me go and eat. Oh yeah, dance now. Let me go and dance. No, this is a mature institutional report where you are like an investor. If you even say you are a busy person, I think that's more reason why you do like Python signal. Because every busy person cannot have time to, I tell you, if you tell me to come and day trade, I open my system every day and be check. If I'm on my system every day, it's not by checking my Binance. No, I have done my own. I have other things to do on my system. Maybe I'm doing research. I'm doing other business. I'm checking all of that thing. So Python signal don't give you, yes, we can give some date like all of us already know that all-time high of the coin from 20th to 24th or extended to 25th. After that, we might start having a fall. But look at it. 3 days ago, in my group, I sent a message. As the market moved to $9,900, now it started dropping down, and it dropped to $9,600. Some people who do not know the market situation sold off. But on people in my forum, they were saying, are you sure the drop has not come? We say, no, it has not come. We got information that the market was going to be manipulated. And what is manipulation in the market? Whales. Whales saw that, this market just jumped out of me. Or I have some extra Bitcoin. Let me sell it in the market to affect the price. So when I sell, I cause panic in the market. All the weak people, lesser psychology, will drop their Bitcoin and the price drop more. Then they use the other fresh cash and collect more Bitcoin. Then the price go back. You say, well, I wouldn't have sold. And those are the skills. Those are the understanding. So Python signal don't tell you, okay, I just said, it's also there, so time. We are not a pump and dump. It's only pump and dump that does that.
Okay, I get you very well, and thank you so much for that. So you're trading, do you use limit, market, or stop loss?
That means you are not listening. I don't use those rubbish.
I joined very late. I didn't join on time.
Oh, I don't use stop. What am I using stop loss for? When I know where the market is going to. I'm not doing short. I'm not trading Bitmess where I'm doing short or long. Okay, I told, just like for instance, beginning of this month, I bought Litecoin. At how much? At $105, right? I bought it at $105. And I've set some price at 135, 140, 150. Some price of my Litecoin are still on 165. Let me show you guys. So that you know my lies, and let me just show you something, everybody. So that my light can be very clear to you. This is Litecoin. Okay, just look at this. Can you see this? Are you all see my dashboard? What do you see here? What is this price? What price do you see here?
155.
155. Good. Now,
155.
Good. Ethereum. What do you see? Ethereum.
350.
Good. Now, another Litecoin. What do you see?
160.
Good. Now, another Litecoin. What do you see?
150.
Good. So, another Litecoin. What do you see?
165.
Good. Other prices have been sold before, but other prices are still there. So, I don't need to be there. Okay? Now, some other prices. Do you understand? Some other prices are placed on this guy. Let me show you this guy. I think it was yesterday or something. Bitcoin Cash. I think Bitcoin Cash. It was Bitcoin Cash. Let me see. Let me just check. Okay. Can you see this? What is this? Bitcoin Cash, right?
That's bit. Yeah. It's sent to STD.
At how much? At how much was it sold?
That is $500.
500. So, well, I wasn't there. I don't need to be there. I place my price. I go. I trade with ease. Somebody is hitting his head. Hey, let me check what this market. It's none of my business. So I don't use stop loss.
Okay, I noticed something. You're using advanced trading.
Yeah, I use advanced
on the
because
website.
I want to have a very fantastic view.
Okay, but you can also use a basic, right?
Yeah, but I always advise people use advanced. You can see many clarity. But anyone you can use, you are good.
Yeah. The colors are really, they're really exciting.
Yeah, you are good with anything, but I always recommend for people use advanced.
All right, thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Okay, all right.
I can mute my mic.
Okay, all right, no problem. So everybody, I think we're good. I think we have tried. Coach,
hello, sir. Sorry, sir. I have one question, sir. Sir. Hey, sir. I noticed that what you are showing the guy that I just asked question now, your coin it was splashed by USD. It's not really splashed with the coin that you bought it with the BTC. So I don't know. Like, can you just explain?
It's not compulsory. I have many tools to pair my coin with, especially top coins that I'm trading, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, NEO. They are still paired with USD. And why I pair it with USD is that at a point, the market, both BTC, Litecoin, all of them are going to come down. And so if they are going to come down, the only tool I will push it to is USDT, which is stable. That's just the reason. So instead of pushing it to BTC, I push it to stable coin. That even BTC itself and the Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, NEO, all of them drop down, then the stable coin hold my money. And so when they drop down again, I can collect this. I can collect BTC or Litecoin or BCH or any coin that I know that their wave is about moving again. That's the simple reason.
So now, suppose.
I cannot hear you, please.
I say I understand now, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Adegoiga, do you have anything to say?
Okay. Yeah, hello, sir.
Yeah.
All right. I quite appreciate your efforts, sir. Okay. And I do believe some of my guys here will have learned a lot. But I'm just surprised that some people you didn't ask questions here, especially Sunday or Saroje. You don't have, I don't know. Are you feeling shy or what? Feel free and ask your questions. So you don't come and be asking questions on private message. That's what this, that. Anyway, no problem. I think they've seen it live now. You even tried for showing some things, some information that should be hidden from unsubscribed members. If not for network issues, I think some guys will have seen some thing. Anyway, it's all good. Some of them will meet me after the meeting. Some are already registered. They are only yet to fund their accounts.
Okay.
And some promise to do that in no distant time. Then maybe subsequently, we shall be having subscribed members meeting.
Yeah,
and not just.
we don't do. It's only because I tell people I'm so lazy to attend to unsubscribe member. I don't know why. Because they don't know what they don't know the value actually. So that's just the thing.
Some are like even telling me to give them some kind of tips just to be sure of what we are doing. This is not a child's play. That's the purpose for bringing in many people in a platform and keeping them together is not just a child's play. I've tested it and I've seen that it is working perfectly well.
Yeah.
This is not a child's play. In fact, on the last webinar we had,
yeah.
I so much love the way this guy pieces the information for us. It was like so even today, when I checked my back office, I saw an update there about the current sparking of Bitcoin. That's still going to spark to 11K. It's already 11K.
Yeah. And
we still expect more.
No. Exactly.
So this is just a tip of an iceberg, guys.
Of course.
Don't wait until you see some of us building, buying our yash before you.
We have people in Python Signal that are trading up to $1 million.
Sure.
We have people trading $500,000. Of course, you should know that people with such an amount of money will not joke with their money. We have people $500,000, $300,000, $200,000, $150,000 trading. And so you should know that those people will not joke with their money. And so they are more serious than us. Unfortunately, cryptocurrency was meant for us, but we that the cryptocurrency is meant for, and some of those things are meant for, we will not use it. I normally tell people one thing. When we're in school, in the school management plan this thing called extramural classes. Now, in the extramural classes, the logic behind extramural classes was for there are topics that will not be covered during the school time because of timetable, time constraint. Now, and the second issue are the people who are slow learner. They want them to meet up, they cope. Now, when the extramural class is about to start, you will see the people that will jump through the window and run home are the people who didn't learn very well. Now, the people who will stay for the extramural classes are the people who had even learned enough. So if you go to that extramural class, if it's like mathematics class, you will see that those people will be the one echoing that formula. Yes, almighty formula, do this times this minus 4c all over 2a is equals to this, open bracket. Now, these same people are the people that will always be there to learn more. And that's why I tell people, when it has to do with making money, you don't beg people. When it has to do with things of value, you don't beg people. What I believe in life is result terminate insult. You don't show people, hey, let us go, can't you see? And all. You just move. I've shown you, if I just show you something once and I see you are not taking effort, I'll move on. The next time we meet, it might be another style and all of that. Because one thing is that it's natural. The poor must remain poor and the rich must get richer. It's not the fault of the rich that the poor should get poorer, and it's just by default. So sometimes some people that should value some information, just like, okay, now, the poor nations in cryptocurrency, who are the people that are supposed to take cryptocurrency seriously? We the developing nation. But unfortunately, those countries that have enough money, who have enough technology, they are the ones buying into it more than us. In Africa, South Africa is ahead of us, but we are the giant of Africa. But look at so many of us who are struggling financially. You tell them about cryptocurrency. No, it's a gambling. Right? Government is not accepting it, so why will I buy it? You now look at that person as if government, they are sharing what's it called? I don't know what is it bailout? As if the government is sharing bailout to them. So the point is this: you cannot, especially in cryptocurrency, we have multi-billionaires in this country that you not even hear about cryptocurrency from their mouth. Why? They are secretly doing their thing without letting anybody know. And that's the same thing, you know. And so when it comes to this, just share an opportunity with people. They see it, fine. They don't see it, just move on. You know? So the rich must get richer, the poor must get poorer. That's it. It's natural.
All right, Satoshi. Hello. Is Satoshi here?
So, okay, I think we have come to the end of the meeting. I think because I have another meeting to attend to right now. I think I'm even a bit late to the meeting. So, I think I have to go, okay? So, see you guys some other time, and see you when you are on board. And we can meet more when I see you guys on board.
Thank you, sir.
All right, have a nice rest, everybody.